Hi, I'm Esther Eckhart. I'm a yoga teacher. I'm with yogetic.com, and a friend of mine asked me to show her exercise I do in my yoga classes to open up your upper back, mid back and heart area. So because she wants to do it at home, and it's nice for all of you out there to see this exercise because it works really well. Basically, when we have upper back stiffness, there's immobility in the upper back vertebrae, and they're usually arching out the wrong way. So rather than having a straight line here and arching a little bit to the front to support the breastbone and open up your lungs for good breathing, it could be a little bit like that. And that's when, now I'm overdoing it, but anything in between that could cause a lot of problems. Also, immobility in the upper back vertebrae could cause problems in the lower back or in the neck. So there are good ways to work with that. Now the next thing I want to show you is the upper back roll. And I use this filled cushion that I'm going to roll up, and you can use a thick towel. You want to roll it up till about a height of 10 to 15 centimeters. So you need a very good towel to do that. Okay. So you roll up your towel and you roll it up nice and sturdy so it doesn't collapse. So we're mobilizing the upper back by lying on this thing with the mid back. So right beneath the shoulder blades, that's where you place it. So that the top edge of the towel or whatever you use is just about touching the bottom parts of the shoulder blades. So the rib cage is what lies on it, almost not the shoulder blades themselves. So you make sure you keep it nice and sturdy, and you have to lie back and find that area, if the camera can zoom in for a moment, where it's, so I can really, if I feel now, I can really feel the roll just with the bottom parts of my shoulder blades, yeah? And the rib cage is what is on it. And then you lean back, your feet are in, okay? So the knees are bent. Now, this is a big drop for my neck, which is not too pleasant, so I'm going to put something under my head so my neck can relax too. And most of you will need to do that. Some of you won't. So a book would help, or anything, pillow. Your hands can be on the belly to start with. So again, you're lifting the breastbone up. If you move this thing down, it's the stomach what lifts, and that's not what we want. We want the breastbone to be lifting. Okay. Now, this is really where you're going to stay for about between 5 to 8 minutes, and it will do wonders for your upper back to start with. If you feel that this is too high, that it's painful, or you cannot relax on it at all, you just have to lower the roll. And it can feel stiff, that's okay, but you have to somehow be able to relax onto it. So if you can't relax at all, bring it down, the roll. Don't make it as thick. And if this feels good after a couple of minutes, you can place your hands behind the head, interlace the fingers, and it intensifies the stretch. And you use your breath to work with this. So on the in-breath, you really breathe into the width of the back, into the area that is resting on the towel. And on the out-breath, you just let your back become heavy. And breathing with the pressure. Breathing into the width of the upper back, and on the out-breath, just let the back become heavy. And you can keep doing that for about 5 to 8 minutes. Again, if having the hands behind your head is too much, you just place them on the belly. If you don't want to be too comfortable either, okay? So you feel maybe after a minute or so that you can lower the head a bit, or perhaps you don't need anything at all. So you have to find that balance where there is a real stretch, but where you don't feel your neck is overstretching at the same time. So to come off after 5 to 8 minutes, you just very gently bring your left arm over to the right. Take a deep breath, and on the out breath you just roll onto your side. Good. And you can help yourself up. You could remove whatever it is you've been lying on and for a moment lie back. And you can really feel that part, the mid-back and the upper back have relaxed. You can just feel a little bit of it sinking down. Okay, so yeah, try it out. Obviously, if you have pain, again, lower the roll, so don't make it as high. It is okay to challenge yourself with this, so it's good if you feel a good stretch. It's just you have to be able to somehow relax into it. And if you can't relax into it at all, that is a sign that it's too high. So I'll tell you once more the place, because that is pretty important. If you see my shoulder blade ends here, the two, so it would be right underneath that area, so that the top part of the roll would just about touch the bottom of the shoulder blade. It would just about, yeah, it won't really rest on it, it would just touch it, so it would be right beneath that area. Okay, try it out and let me know how you get on.